Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and today I'm going to be doing a room tour of my half of the studio room. So I have a lot to go over and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of thing. I appreciate it very much. So the first little table in my half of the room is this file cabinet. On top of it, I have a label maker, some button making supplies, a button press, a pink gummy bear eraser, a candle that I made, a little bucket of fried chicken eraser, a little cat trinket dish that I made, some of the add-ins that I use when I'm making slime or decorating stuff, and then I have this case that has paper clips and rubber bands and that kind of thing in it. And then obviously in the file cabinet is files. Next I have my sticker door. So this has all kinds of different stickers that I've collected throughout the years on it. I always wanted a place to display stickers and stuff. And when I got this room, I decided that I would turn this door into my sticker door. So I have playing cards, stickers, magazine cutouts, a mini sew bag, a keychain thing that's supposed to be a key holder, but it broke really quickly, so I just stuck it up here. But I just have a bunch of random odds and ends in here because normally this room, the walls are covered in posters, but I have all the posters down right now to prep to paint. But this is a very maximalist corner because that's what I like for my creative spaces. So there's more stuff here. Then this corner is kind of like a mess. It's got mainly packaging supplies for my Etsy business, but it's all messy right now. And then I also have a box easel there that I use from time to time. I like to use it when I am airbrushing. Moving on to my desk. So on this top little hutch part, starting from this part, I have my Himiko toga collection. I have a full video on my toga collection. I think the only new thing is that plushie right there that I got in Pennsylvania on a work trip. And I moved it from the right side of the table to the left side of the table. I have some little erasers because I have a gigantic eraser collection that I'll eventually make a video on, but I have little erasers scurried all over the room. I have this little container that has remotes and paper clips and staple removers and just all kinds of random little things. I have a mini brand Pizza Hut pizza that's missing a piece. I don't know where it went. I have some extra nibs for my infinity pencil, a little ramen bowl eraser, a Kuromi eraser, which is very clearly fake from the quality. And then I have these little bear highlighters, some washi tapes, some more little odds and ends. This is supposed to have a little pizza in it, but I don't know where the pizza went. Balloon dog eraser, little duck, all this kind of thing, all these little trinkets. In here is art supplies that I want to use more often. So I have my whipped paints, which is something that I used a lot in the summer. have all of my watercolors in here, and my gouache, and my tablet, and my scale, and a little watercolor palette that I made myself, and then this miniature stationery office supply kit that's really cute. So that just has a lot of stuff that I want to use up, and I have it up here so that I see it and remember that it exists. I have another little highlighter that looks like Legos, a Pokemon playing card box with a Dash Hound Pokemon, and that's my favorite breed of dog, so I bought that when I saw it. I have my alcohol-based markers collection. I have this that is from Amazon, and then I have this clear one that is from Five Below, and I just have an assortment of different markers. I have a marker sketch pad and some lip smacker chapstick. Moving down, we have this set of markers. They're supposed to be blendable markers from Five Below that I'm going to eventually make a video on. I have a pencil case that has the cat meme on it. Some more little erasers and a rotary cutter and pencil sharpeners. This has pencil sharpeners in it. With the light over a little better. Then I have some erasers in here, and then I have some wipes and lead, post-it notes, more lead. Then I have these special markers that I am going to make a video on coming soon. Puffy paint markers, and I have my Sharpie creative markers that I absolutely love, and I made a whole video on. Then I have more special markers. I have more special markers. We have glitter markers, and these ones that are like outline markers and 3D markers, which I'm also going to do a video on all of my weird art supplies. Then I have this that has colored pencils in it. I have more down here. So I have a set of cheap acrylic markers, some glitter markers that are, I don't know if they're alcohol based or not, but I have some glitter markers here that I can make a video on. I have more weird pens in here, and then I have fine liners in this bottom drawer. Then on my actual desk I have my cat headphones. Normally I keep them on this, but I lost the piece that they sit on. I have no idea where it went. It fell off my desk and just vanished. Then I have my pencil case. That is my go-to pencil case. My pencil case, this is my Black Butler pencil case, which is my favorite anime. I've had this for around 8 years now, and it's held up very, very nicely, but it has all of my important, necessary go-to art supplies in it. And I'll probably make a video on what's in my pencil case, just as a fun little video. Then I have my sketchbook, my Prismacolor colored pencils, which is my main media form that I use. Then I have another little sketchbook that doesn't have very good paper, and a pencil case that has cheap colored pencils in it, a pencil sharpener. Then I have my monitor to my computer and some little trinkets and my blue light glasses, and then a coloring book and this case that has glitter pens in it, which I will be making a video on these pens as well. Then I have my little pen organizer. So I have my white highlighters, my regular pens, colored pencils, pencil sharpener, one of my coasters that I made. Then I have a Choco Cat, Pom Pom Purin, and another Pom Pom Purin. I have more pencils, a eraser pickle jar, my label printer for my Etsy. I have pencil sharpener, eraser, Banshee cup from the amusement park, Kings Island. This is the label maker paper holder. And I have post-it note, cat, a little shopping cart that has cinnamon roll on it, that has some of my business cards in it, and my little vacuum cleaner that's currently broken, and a little Dasham chopstick holder, and a Nezuko pin from Demon Slayer. Down here in this cubby, I have all of my junk journal supplies. I have some Sanrio washi tapes, which these are not licensed, they're fake. I have this organizer that has my stamp for my business and some random little odds and ends. Not really anything exciting in there, mainly just tapes and paper rolls for my printers. Then I have this little pencil case that I decorated. I'm debating on if I want to try and sell this style of pencil case. I'm not too sure if I want to or not. And I have some of my favorite cheap acrylic markers. These are by the brand Marie's. I think it's a Chinese brand, but they are so good. I'll probably make a video on these as well. Moving down, I have this little cubby that I keep my paper cutter in, a paper cutting mat, a little notebook. Then I have some more colored pencils that I got off of Temu. These are Color brand. I guess they're also Chinese, but they are really nice, and I will probably make a video on them as well. I have an extra keyboard that I don't use, a little journal. I have this Attack on Titan notebook that is just too nice to ever use. Like, it has such pretty artwork in it, and it's just so nice. I got it because it was on sale, but I'll probably never actually use it. So, holding on to that. Then I have sketchbooks, portfolio with all of my artwork in it. Not all of it, but some of it. Then I have more sketchbooks and paper pads. I may do a sketchbook tour. Not too sure. But it's mainly what's in here. Then on the opposite side, I have all of my stickers, my light board, my rotating thingy that I use for filming my pot figure shorts. Then I have a pin for my laptop, and then I have my PC that my partner built for me. I put Razor stickers on it. I don't actually know what brand this case is, but since it matches my headphones, I just put the Razor stickers on it. Moving on from my desk, I have this little rack that has all my painting supplies on it. It has paintbrushes and paint and oil pastels and more paint and add-ins. Like, I got this glitter top coat that's really nice. And then I have some like throwaway paint palettes. This little kit of miniature paint canvases for like a party or whatever. I have more whipped paint there, a big jelly gouache set that I've like barely used. I have one of those paintbrush cleaners that was trending there for a little bit, and then I have more top coats and add-ins and that kind of thing down there. This is kind of hidden by my resin table because I don't reach for it very often, but behind it I have canvases and tripods. Next up we have my resin table, which looks like an absolute disaster because I get resin everywhere. So I have silicone mats, but they don't really serve a purpose because the table already got damaged. But besides that, the trinkets that I have here is I have a little miniature fan, I have a little toast light, I have these little toast post-it notes and butter post-it notes. All of these things are from Five Below. I have this little cauldron oil diffuser thingy. I have a notes thing, and I have this little jar that has dice that I've made. Moving down, I have my nail supplies and my freebies container. It has all the stuff that I throw in whenever I make a sale. Then I have a box with instruction manuals, some pots for candle and soap making, and then I have some compressed air. Then I have this table right here that has my Don't Hug Me I'm Scared collection. This I made, I didn't make a video on it, but he or she is the paper from the very first episode, Get Creative. Let's Get Creative or whatever. I made her because I really like that character. Then I have my 3D pen filament, little Tsum Tsums that are the Winnie the Pooh and Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit. I have one of the little Crocs from McDonald's that they had in kids' meals this past summer. Square reader cash register for when I sell stuff in person at my small business. I have a little cereal candle. I have all of my lanyards and tassels and pom-poms that I add to bookmarks that I make and keychains that I make. I have my Cricut Joy that I still haven't really learned how to use yet. And then I have this set of drawers. So the first drawer has needle felting stuff in it. I've never really learned how to do it. It's pretty difficult, but it's one of those hobbies that I wanted to try. I have my fidget toys drawer. Some of these things are like a squishy chicken. And I have one of these like pulling toys. I can't even get it out. One of these things where you're supposed to pull the fur out of it and it shows what color it is underneath. I like the concept of it, but I don't like the texture of it. Then I have my minis, so all my little miniature things that I have collected over the years. So those are all cute. And then I have stuff for crocheting, which is another thing that I've wanted to learn, but I've never learned how to do. But crochet and needle punching. This drawer has Cricut supplies in it. I have some slime supplies, mainly just containers. And then I have this drawer that has my Crayola stuff in it and like my cheaper art supplies in it. And then also extra erasers, pencil sharpeners, mini canvases, paper, I don't know why I keep calling these paper clips, but staple remover, stapler, and some of the scratch away paper. Next up, I have my resin cart. So this has all of my resin add-ins, my respirator, my little UV lamps and mica powders, and this area is always an absolute disaster, so I didn't even bother trying to straighten it up. Just being real with how it actually looks on a regular basis. But I have UV resin, I have the little mixing cups and different tools that I use to make stuff with. I have gold add-ins, and then I have the actual resin and isopropyl alcohol and water down there. This corner has stuff that I'm trying to sell. Then we have this pink shelf that you see a lot in my videos, but I've never went over what all's in it. I did make a full video on my mini arcade collection, if that's something you want to check out. But the first drawer, I have stuff to make potions, because we play D&D sometimes, so I like to make little potions. That one's not very pretty, but I have a bunch of little jars and stuff in here. Then I have this drawer that has inks and little blocks and some stamp making stuff, but mainly it's just inks. And then under all of it I have my chalk pastels. This drawer has all of my like decora stuff. I don't really know what it's called, but it has like the whipped cream stuff that you use to decorate phone cases and pencil cases, and it's a hobby that I got into this summer. I'm trying to get out one so I can show you what I'm talking about, but this drawer is very messy. Stuff like this where you have like the whipped cream and you pipe it or whatever. This is supposed to be a Ghibli one, but I didn't have any eyes, so I used spoons. So that's what's in there. My perler beads, a diamond art painting that I've yet to finish, and I've had it for 3 years now at this point. Have jewelry making supplies, all of my tools and wires and bindings and all of that. This one has all of my airbrush stuff in it. I just recently got an airbrush, so I haven't really used it very much, but I have all the stuff for it in here. I'll probably make a video on airbrushing eventually. Then I have more slime materials. I don't really make slime, but I got a bunch of materials, so that's that. I want to make some for my business eventually, but I'm not very good at making it, so I don't know if I will. This drawer has all of my resin molds in it. I have quite the collection. Then this one has stuff for lip and body products, because I like to make my own lip glosses and that kind of thing every so often. I don't plan on ever selling that kind of thing though. Then I have my soap making stuff. I haven't made soap in a really long time, but I do have materials for it. My candle making stuff, which is also a disaster, but it has all of my waxes and my wicks and colorant, scents, all that kind of thing. And then the last drawer has all of my clay supplies. So it has all my clay tools, and then I have all of my polymer clays. And again, this drawer is a mess. Moving on, I have this gigantic table. It's like really, really big. And on it, I have all of my pop figures, which I have started a series where I go through each pop figure in depth in short, so I will be making in-depth videos of each and every one of these. I have my Duke of Death and his maid mangas because that is my current favorite romance series. I have 4 volumes so far. I have this little cow that I thought was going to be like a pom pow cow, but it's way fluffier and like cheap looking, but it's still cute. I have this little pink tree that I got from Dollar Tree. Then I have a cup, a little digital little digital camera. I have one of the film cameras from Five Below that I never figured out how to use. I have one of the little Kuromi miniature stationary backpacks and a Sanrio claw machine themed ukulele that I got from Five Below just as a decoration. I have my Minecraft Lego collection that it needs cleaned up. It's a little like everywhere. So I want to eventually film an in-depth video of my collection of Minecraft Legos. Then I have lastly this bookcase with collectibles on it. So I have some FNAF stuff. I have my Toilet Bound Hanako-kun art book. I have an Aloise plush, a Black Butler art book. I believe it's the second one. A Coraline doll. And then I have some Black Butler mangas and some miniature figures and some acrylic stands. Have more figures, a Draculaura doll, a Dino Chicken Nugget, a CL piggy bank, and then down here I have my actual novels and some memorabilia from the amusement park. And yeah, so that's pretty much the overall of my half of the studio room. I do plan on making more in-depth videos of different areas of the room, but I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about where I got anything, just comment down below and I'll let you know. So if you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth videos on things that I went over, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!